Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So welcome to another reading vlog. So it is Friday morning now and I just got up. I'm dressed and everything and ready to go. I'm getting my flu shot actually this morning. So I hate the flu shot. Like, I don't like any shots in general, but I just want to get it out of the way so I don't have to worry about it and all that stuff. So I'm just doing it first thing this morning. I'm a little worried because last time I had my flu shot last year, I felt really sick the next day, but I know the flu shot last season was a little bit different and all that compared to the normal one. So I'm hoping that's why I'm getting it today, so it won't really interfere with a day of work. But speaking of work, so my research, I've finished writing a lot of things over these past few weeks. I finished writing a journal article, a letter of intent, and I've sent them both to my advisor, and so I'm just waiting for feedback. So I can't really do anything until I get feedback from that. So as of right now, today is just kind of an extra long, work day, or an extra weekend day. So it's also Labor Day weekend as well, so it is, an extra long weekend edition of a reading vlog. So I'm excited too because this is the first weekend that my sister's gonna be home after coming back from Canada after moving back, so that will be really exciting as well. I don't think we don't have any plans because of social distancing and all that for the kind of long weekend. I know one of our neighbors is doing a social distance outdoor concert that we might go to tomorrow, but other than that, I don't know any plans. I know I want to kind of organize my room a little bit because, as you can kind of see behind me, it's in a bit of a disaster zone. My sister had some clothes that were my grandmother's that she brought back that I need to kind of organize and all that. But in the meantime, I'm really excited for the books that I'm going to be reading this long weekend, and I definitely feel like this long weekend is an opportunity to get these, the first book out of the way because it is so massive. But before I head out to go to the pharmacy, I'll quickly show you the books that I plan on reading. So currently I am rereading Lethal White by Robert Galbraith in anticipation for the new book coming out on the 15th, which I'm really excited about. I'm on page 206 out of this book. Has almost 650 pages, so my goal is to get this one done. I know with these books, once I really get into it, I really fly through it, so that is my goal, just to finish this. If I could finish this by Saturday or Sunday morning, that would be great. And then the next book is a book I have on my Kindle, but my Kindle is currently charging, so imagine it here, and it is Behold the Dreamers, and this is for a book club that I'm with one of my lab mates from school and some of her friends, so that's exciting. I think it deals with immigration in the US and kind of goes off from there. I didn't read too much of a synopsis because I kind of want to go into blind, but it's been, shortlisted for a lot of awards and all that, which I'm excited about. But that one, I said, is on the Kindle, which is charging in the other room. But yeah, I want to finish Lethal White, like I said, and then I'll be all caught up. And then I can start the other one. But like I said, I'm almost halfway through. But if I stick my mind to it, I can definitely finish this Saturday evening or Sunday. But yes, I have to go get my flu shot now. Hey everyone, so it is a little bit after 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, but last night I ended up reading to page 405 out of 650. So I ended up reading 200 pages yesterday, which I'm very proud about. And so I think it's doable actually for me to get this done today. Like if I put my mind to it, I definitely could get this one done, which is really exciting. I feel like I've kind of gotten out of my reading slump now, which is really, really good. And then I will pick up Behold the Dreamers. So that will be good as well. Sorry, my dad's going around with the leaf blower. So as I was saying, I've read 200 pages, so I think it's doable for me to finish this today, and then I can start Behold the Dreamers, which is for the book club with some of my lab mates from school, which will be good. That one's like an immigration one. It talks about immigration in the United States, and it's very well, received. It's been shortlisted for a lot of, awards, so that will be exciting as well. But last night we ended up having the salmon that I cooked for my brother for Christmas, or for his birthday. I found it there, and it's like feta and spinach stuffed salmon, which was really good. So we had that, just some leftover potatoes and asparagus and all that, which was really good. And then we ended up watching Spotlight, which I think is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. It talks about how the Boston Globe investigated the child abuse that the church was covering up. I think it's very interesting, and yeah, it's like probably one of my favorite movies of all time, even though it doesn't necessarily deal with the best subject matter. But yeah, in the meantime, I think today I'm just, like I said, I'm going to get my reading done. We're going to go to a social distance jazz concert on our street again. So we'll do that. And then in the evening and all that. So hopefully by like 3 or 4 I'll be able to finish this. I think I know who the killer is. It's just like my memory is so bad. So I have a inkling who I think the killer is in this one, so we'll see. But yeah, I really enjoy this one so far. Robin and Strike's relationship is now kind of somewhat back to normal, which is good because that's probably one of my favorite parts of this series is their relationship. So yeah, I'm excited to finish that one, especially because this book is so massive. But yeah, I'm just gonna go outside and do some reading now. Hi. Hi, are you in your sweater? Are you in your sweater? Are you in your sweater? What do you say? What do you say? Are you in your sweater? Oh, look. Did your cousin give you that sweater? Did your cousin give you that sweater? Oh. What do you have to say to everyone? Look at you in your sweater. Look at you in your sweater. What do you say? What's the matter? What's the matter? What? 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 What do you say? Oh my! look happy at all. Ice cube.
We knew to come back and ask that.
My expectation in life is to be invisible, and I'm good at it. Amelia,
Alrighty everyone, so it's a little bit after 8:30 now on Sunday. I've been up for a little bit. I just finished my breakfast and now I'm going to get dressed and ready for the day. But last night I ended up finishing Lethal White and it was very good. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I did remember who the killer was. I was right about that, so my memory isn't that bad, but it's made me really excited for the 5th one coming out in a couple of weeks, which is going to be really exciting. So it's just made me really pumped for that, and I'm happy that I did do the reread because I feel like there's just like some like minor storylines that I forgot about, and I think it's good now that I have it all written in my like reading notes. I can go back and reference it when the next one comes out a couple years from now, so I'm very pleased with that. But after that, after I finished the book, we went to the jazz concert for a little bit, for like an hour or so, and then we came back and had dinner, and then we watched The Princess Diaries, and it makes me feel old because like I remember seeing that in theaters, and that came out in 2001, so I was 6. That was like 19 years ago, but oh my gosh, it just like that's one of my favorite movies, so it was just fun watching something like that, especially because I haven't seen it in a while, but like there's so many iconic scenes in there, which is really fun. So today I don't think we have any plans. I think my parents want to go grocery shopping, so they can go and do that. But I'm gonna pick up the book club for my school, like the book with some of my lab mates, and it is Behold the Dreamer. I have that one on the Kindle. I checked it out from the library, the ebook version from the library, so I'll get hold of that. I don't think it's as long as Bleed the White, so I think I could probably finish it tomorrow. So if I could finish 2 books this long weekend, like that would be ideal. So let's see. I think I can do it if I put my mind to it. I think it is doable. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly get dressed, and then I have some reading to do because I am on a reading mission this weekend. Alrighty guys, so it's a little bit after 10 o'clock now. I just finished my book club chat with my friend on Monday, but last night we ended up just kind of rewatching the first episode of Downton Abbey, and we went to bed relatively early. Like we went to bed at like 9:45, which I'm totally fine with. But I ended up reading to page 161 in Behold the Dreamers, and it's okay. I don't really like it. I don't really like any of the characters. I think it makes a lot of good points on the immigration problem in America and just terms of like how immigrants are treated, and just how the American dream is very much an illusion. So that part's interesting, but I don't like any of the characters or the plot. I don't find to be very interesting. I think like I don't know if this was intentional, but I feel like the author dumps down a lot of like the immigrants in here to the point where they're kind of just like naive and kind of stupid they come across as, which I don't think is a fair representation. And yeah, I'm not liking it so far, so if I could finish it today, that'd be great. But we've had like a bit of a huge like thunderstorm going on outside, so it feels like it's like 10 o'clock at night because that's how dark it is. But poor Tucker was just like crying on the floor because he can't hop up on the bed anymore because he's a little too old. So I had to sleep on the floor with him because he was scared from all the thunderstorms. So I think this would be like perfect, you know, reading kind of weather because you can't go outside or anything. So, and I wasn't really trying to read that much yesterday. Like I tried, but I, you know, had to help my dad change the oil in my car. We went grocery shopping, all that stuff. So it, you know, there's a lot of things going on, so I didn't dedicate as much time as I did to reading as I did for Lethal White these past 2 days. So I want to finish this today because I want to read The Vanishing Half starting like this week, and then by the time the next Robert Galbraith book comes out the following Tuesday, I'll be all set. But yes, in the meantime, I'm just going to do some reading, hopefully whip this one out of the park, and then, you know, I can actually read something that I hope I will enjoy more. Alrighty guys, so it is the customary end of the vlog wrap up. So it is Tuesday morning now. I'm just ready to go, you know, go to my commute downstairs to work. But overall, it was a very successful reading weekend. I think I read over 700 pages, which is really good. I'm very proud of that. I feel like I'm finally out of my reading slump, and so I'm very happy about that. So I ended up finishing Lethal White, which was a reread for me, and I was able to figure out who the killer was pretty early. Like I remembered who it was, but nevertheless it was still really suspenseful, and it just got me really excited for the new one coming out. So I'm happy that I reread it and now I have the notes so I can reference it when another one comes out in a couple years from now. And so I'm very pleased with that because, like I said, my memory is really bad, and I enjoyed it just as much as I did the first time around, so I'm happy with that. And then I ended up reading Behold the Dreamers, which is for a book club with some of the people from school, and I didn't like this one. I had high hopes for it because it has been kind of praised a lot, but I had a lot of issues with it. I felt like the author dumbed down the characters that were immigrants. I felt like they made them very naive and kind of just very like kind of stupid and make stupid decisions. And I wasn't really attached to any of the characters, like anyone at all. Like I just didn't really like it, and I didn't really see a point to it. Does that make sense? I like how it did shed light on some of the immigration issues in the US and just how immigrants are treated and how the American dream is an illusion, and it's like just a discourse of kind of, you know, how America presents itself to the world, which I think is good. I gave it a 1 out of 5 stars. Like I think it does have valid points. I just didn't necessarily like the story or the characters or anything like that, especially like I think it's Nenny, how do you pronounce it? She's just very like mean and hostile to other women, and I like picked up on that, and I was like, I don't really like that too much. And just like how the characters, like one character changed so much, like without reason. Like it didn't make sense, these character developments. Like it wasn't, in my opinion, like I didn't see it as something that was like natural. So I don't know, I didn't really like that one too much, but I'm going to start The Vanishing Half today, which I'm really pleased about, and I'm excited for that one. I have high hopes for that one, so hopefully that one will be better. But yeah, like I said, overall pretty good in terms of page count. Like I was pretty pleased with it, but yesterday it was just raining the entire day. Like it was a huge storm. It was dark out the entire day, and I finished reading Behold the Dreamers, and we just watched Harry Potter, and we're just cozy on the couch the whole time. So I think that's the perfect day to spend just like, you know, an extra work day, because we couldn't go outside or do anything. So you know what, I'm happy to have a day where I didn't really do much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books and what you thought about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.